What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again. I just got done watching the Sony E3 press conference, and let me say this right off the bat. I don't know what was wrong with the crowd. I don't know if they was just tired or whatever the case may be. I don't know what the hell was going on with them, but the crowd was dead. They was dead. I don't know what was going on with them. It was like everything that Sony showed, they clapped very lightly. It was like they just do, just a little clapping and that was it. I mean, even on the good games, it was just little claps. It was like nothing exciting. The crowd was dead. I'm sorry. I don't understand. I don't know what the hell was wrong with them. I don't know if they just woke up or whatever. The only time for them to fall asleep was in that PlayStation VR. That's the only time to fall asleep. Because that PlayStation VR, oh man, that was boring. Now, let me get on to this before I go on to the video and all. We all know how good Sony is doing in sales. We all know this, right? So I think what it is that Sony just wanted to show a few exclusives. They know how good they're doing in sales. They're blowing the competition out of the water. There's nobody even close, not Microsoft, not Nintendo. Nobody's come close to the numbers that Sony has. So I guess that's the reason why they didn't do too much as far as like bringing other developers on stage and doing anything spectacular. They didn't really have to do much, I guess. I don't know. I was hoping for them to do a little more, but they didn't have to do much, I guess. They just came out there, they showed some exclusives, and they showed some gameplay, and I guess that was good enough, All right, let's get into it. I am disappointed on a couple of things. It seems like 2018 is going to be the year for gaming. Far Cry 5, God of War. Man, 2018 is just going to be the year for gaming. I don't know. I think even Spider-Man is going to be 2018. All these games, 2018. So what do we have to play this year? I guess Call of Duty and Destiny. That's about it. And I need Uncharted Lost Legacy. That's about it. That's really about it. All right, so let's get into it. Okay. We didn't... Bloodborne 2... Destiny 2 beta, PS4 price drop, Last of Us 2 news. We didn't see no Last of Us 2. Bloodborne, did they show that? I don't think did they show Bloodborne? They might have shown Bloodborne. Maybe that was one of the times I was in the kitchen. I don't know. I didn't see it. Okay, so they showed the ending. They showed Spider-Man. And I'm going to tell you something right now. That Spider-Man game looks absolutely phenomenal. That can possibly be a system seller right there. That game looks absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That's a game that you definitely going to want to pick up. Okay? Seriously. Okay, then they showed some Destiny 2, followed by Detroit Beyond Human. Destiny 2 is going to have some exclusive content for PlayStation only. Exclusive content. Gear, Strike, I think Crucible maps. All this is going to be exclusive to PlayStation. So Microsoft won't be able to get none of this stuff. So that's pretty good right there, Especially that those that, wants to play Destiny 2, that's going to be good for y'all right there. So, 'Detroit: Beyond Human. Detroit 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 Bey Uh, I don't know about that game right now. I can't really talk too much about it. I've seen how it looks and everything, but I got to pass on that right now. I got to pass on Detroit Human. I'm sorry. Okay. They're saying that there's going to be no word on the Destiny 2 PS4 beta date. Oh, they did have some kind of story mode, story demo for Marvel vs. Capcom that you can download right now off the PlayStation Store. You can download that right now. So I'm going to check that out, and I'm definitely going to download that. Just to get that out the way. There's no Destiny 2 PS4 beta. Expect maybe July, maybe early August for that to happen. Right now, they're not saying anything about it. Now, let's get to the God of War. You know what? I'm upset that the one game that I wanted to come out this year, the one game that I wanted to play more than anything else, is going to be out early next year, 2018. And I don't understand why, because last year, you showed the trailer last year. We would think that we would be able to play it this year. Not going to happen. The gameplay demonstration, the gameplay, if I could give it 10 stars, I would. The gameplay is, oh my. The only thing I don't like is that damn kid. You could have left the kid out. Seriously, what advantage that the kid is going to have for Kratos? What? You're teaching the kid stuff, but what advantage is he going to have? The kid they could have did without. That's all I'm saying about that. But I love the gameplay of God of War. Yes, and more yes. Oh my goodness. It was like Skyrim times 50. You know, it was so good. So good. Oh my goodness. And you know, the graphics on there is insane. Oh, I fell in love right there, man. I fell in love with God of War, seriously. I gotta wait until, oh my goodness. I want to write a letter to the people who made God of War and tell them, listen, give us a demo, at least a demo this year. Give us at least that. Can you give us a demo, please? I beg of you, please, just a demo. I just want to taste. Okay, time to calm down. Okay? Calming down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm back. All right, so so they showed the God of War, okay, we're doing the God of War right now. I just want to taste. Just give me a demo. That's all I ask. Oh my God. I know I'm sounding like crazy right now, but I don't want to wait. Early 2018 could be February, March, April. I don't know, but just give me a taste. Give me a demo. That's all I need. Just a little. You know what? Even if it's a 20-minute demo, I'll be glad with that. Of God of War. Please, just let that happen. So, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh. Whew. I just can't stop talking about it. I love the gameplay. Oh my goodness. It was just crazy. Okay. The Call of Duty World War II gameplay has been revealed, and that looked awesome too. It looked awesome. It had the flamethrower and all. It looked really good, you know. I'm thinking they're doing something like they used to do with Call of Duty 2, You know, I'm thinking they're going back and doing that there. If they is, keep that up, Sledgehammer and Activision, because you know I'm glad that you are going to do it. If you are going back to like the Call of Duty, good, put a little of that in there, you know, and you got a solid game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that. I really did like the gameplay. And the weapons on there is pretty nice. I like the grease gun. Pretty nice weaponry. The gameplay very, very solid. Okay. Monster Hunter Worlds. The graphics look good. I mean, you know, if you played the first one, I kind of thought what a lot of other people thought was that Monster Hunter was a Nintendo game, but it's actually a multi-plat. So, yeah, so that's pretty good. You know, I seen some of that. That's all right. Okay, they showed Shadow of the Colossus. Listen. They've been showing Shadow of the Colossus. You know, I don't know, did they show it last year? I don't know, but that's a game I don't know if I think I'm gonna get. I don't know if I'm gonna get that game. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just not. I don't know about that game. You know, for those of y'all that want to get that game, they say it's going to come out some point in 2018. So, okay, they had the Days Gone and seeing little of that. They started off pretty good, you know. The Nintendo, the Sony press conference started off pretty good. And then they went to VR. You know, I'm not a VR type of person, you know. I mean, I'm just not. Maybe 5, maybe 10 years from now, maybe I'll do VR, but right now, I just want to stick with consoles. I'm not going to do VR. I'm just not. That's just not for me right now at this point. It's just not. Okay, they showed Uncharted 4 Lost Legacy. That was the first thing they came out with. And then they showed Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, and the Horizon Zero Dawn, I guess they're going to come out with an expansion for that. So that looks pretty good. It's going to be out this year. It's going to be called The Frozen Wild. So I'm definitely going to be looking forward to getting that there. Absolutely. You know, I wanted to say this press conference was only about an hour. It was a little over an hour. That's about it. That was about it. But I'm going to say it was really good. It was really good. You know, I didn't really fall asleep or anything like that, you know. Especially when the God of War came out, I was like, oh, man, I was on the edge of my seat when they showed the God of War gameplay. And Spider-Man, too. The only thing is, a pretty big disappointment is that they did not show any gameplay for The Last of Us 2. That was the only thing that I was expecting maybe at the end that y'all would do that. Because y'all was talking about some surprises and we didn't really see too many besides the Horizon Zero Dawn expansion. There wasn't too much of surprises. Matter of fact, there was a couple of trailers, that y'all showed from E3 of last year that we was hoping would come out this year. So it is what it is, you know. That is it. That is it. The Lost Legacy. That is it. That was the first thing that they showed, and that's a wrap. You know? Sony is killing the numbers. They didn't really have to do anything, extravagant. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to show different developers and stuff like that. They just went right to games and did gameplay, and that was it. They didn't need to do any more. I guess it was like, we're killing the numbers. We don't have to do anything more than others did. You know what I'm saying? Like Microsoft and, and then we don't have to do all that. We're killing it in the numbers. People are going to buy our games and all that regardless. They're going to get our systems regardless. And then they got that gold plated console for $249. I think that's going to be the new price for the PS4. But that gold plated console looked pretty sweet. So check that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a pretty solid press conference. It was pretty solid, like I knew Sony would do it. And I'm going to have to say, so far, I looked at all the other press conferences, and Sony won big time. In my opinion, Sony won big time. They did. Besides the VR stuff, Sony won. We see some excellent gameplay. I know I cough a lot on my videos, so you have to excuse me on that. We see some excellent gameplay of games that's coming out, but a lot of these games that we want to come out is going to be out next year. So, yeah. But Sony, you won E3 of 2017. Some people may disagree with me, but it is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Sony, you are getting a 9 out of 10. The only reason why you're not getting a 10 is because you did not show The Last of Us 2 gameplay, which a lot of people wanted to see. And in my opinion, you could have showed a little bit more of God of War 2. You showed a lot of the Spider-Man, which was pretty good, but you could have showed more of the God of War 2 gameplay. So I'm giving you a 9 out of 10, solid. And I'm not taking that back. That is a solid 9 out of 10. Tomorrow's going to be Nintendo's. Excuse me. Oh, okay, I'm back. Okay. I snowstalled for a little bit. Thinking about last year's. Okay, but yeah, that's going to be coming out tomorrow, and, y'all know how that's going to... Okay, I'm going to stop because I know you Nintendo people going to get mad at me. So, all right, y'all. This is what I wanted to see, and I got what was worth most of it. I expected... There were some games I expected, some that was... out of nowhere, but Sony, great job. You won E3 2017. It's the bear, and I'm out. Peace. And I will be doing a Nintendo review. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go take a nap just thinking about Sony. Nintendo, I'm sorry. All right, peace, y'all.